What's going on, boys and girls? Today, I'm gonna just watch this Grinfinity stream match, LSPeach, Grinfinity Fox, and I'm gonna talk about it. It's mostly gonna read like a matchup guide, but not really a guide because I'm just gonna be talking off the top of my head based on what I see. But you can probably get a lot of knowledge off of this about how Fox and Peach works as a matchup and how you should approach it, so specifically as Fox. So anyways, let's get right into the news. Alright, we gotta have Lane get his Red Bull or whatever. Alright, I'm getting right into it. Fountain of Dreams. Fountain of Dreams is mostly a Peach favorite stage, but Fox can obviously do well here. This is probably Peach's best stage in the matchup, disregarding FD, because of the chain grab. Also, I'm probably going to pause a lot and just start talking. Anyway, let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing I saw you do was I saw you shoot 2 lasers from the top platform, which is a good idea, but then immediately the next thing you did was drop down and fight like right in the center of the stage. And mostly what you want to do with Peach, especially when she's low and has at a low percent, is you never want to be right on top of her, if you know what I mean by that. Because a very central thing to this matchup is you have to play around crouch cancel. Because if you land right on top of her, she can crouch cancel, down smash you, and you eat a ton of percent, which is a bad look. And you can't be doing that. So, okay, right there, you did a nair, and you landed right on top of her, which is something that never should happen, and she's probably going to down smash off of that. Okay, she tried, but you got the shine off. So she's down smash right there. Mostly, I'm not going to be talking about, like, tech flubs or follow-ups. I'm going to be talking mostly about, like, the macro game and how you should be approaching certain situations, what type of decisions you should make. That being said, however, one follow-up that you always need to hit 100% of the time against Peach is drill shine up smash. You have to be able to connect that every single time you hit a drill on Peach in this matchup. Alright, so another thing that I'm seeing here is, like, you're throwing out these nairs really low percent, and you can't do that, because you have to wait. You can do that, but you have to wait until Peach is out of crouch cancel percent. So right now she's at like 42, so she can easily crouch cancel a nair that lands right on top of you, which is what Lane is doing right now, if you see right there. And you're going to get down smash right here. Yeah. So, okay, another thing right there, you spot dodged on Wake Up, which is normally a pretty good option, but against Peach, you might have a hard time if you notice that she's standing right on top of you, because down smash will beat your spot dodge. If you're still holding down, you'll be crouch canceling and you'll eat like a ton of percent, which you don't want. Okay, that was a good follow-up off the Thunders. This is pretty laggy, but I can still tell what's going on. So right there, you kind of got 2 laser happy, which I am going to say the lasers are really good in this matchup because they allow you to get free percent that can't be crouch canceled. But if you start lasering when you're too close to her, you might have a hard time. One thing that you got to remember when you fight against Peach, also, I hate to pause it so much, but bear with me. One thing that you can't do, or what you have to remember, is the top platform is honestly a pretty safe place for you because it's very difficult for Peach to cover a lot of horizontal or vertical ground or vertical airspace quickly. The fastest way you can do it is to Umbrella, and Umbrella is pretty slow and mostly reactable. So, if you ever need to, like, get your bearings, you can go to the top platform and you'll be safe a lot of the time until she starts expecting it, so don't rely on it too much. Good tech. That might have been a mistake going that high, but I can see what you're going for. So when you're at the ledge, you mostly just want to play around down smash. Tournament winner is probably better against Peach than it is against any other character, but it's still bad. But just keep in mind all your options when you're at the ledge. And when she's at the ledge, if she's going to do like the early Umbrella, hold on, I gotta pause to say this. If she's going to do that early Umbrella and try to hit you, you can shield it and then do shine out of shield to punish it, which is a pretty good idea. So when she comes off the respawn platform, you mostly just got to run away from her because Invincible Peach is really scary. Also, when you get hit by Peach's jab, try to... I know this is difficult to react to because it happens really fast. There's stuff happening and I want to talk about this. Because it happens really fast, when you get jabbed once by Peach, hold away, because a lot of times she'll jab again, and if you're DIing away the second jab, it'll be way harder for her to follow up and get that grab that she wants. So right there, I just saw you try to hit with a soft nair. Soft nair is really bad in this matchup because you'll eat a down smash. You should be trying to hit her with like the tip of your back air, and then tricking her into getting hit by drill, which turns into drill shine up smash. That was a good edge guard. I had something I wanted to say. Oh yeah, keep in mind that Peach basically has 3 neutral states, or 3 stances if you're like familiar with other games. Sorry, I had to drink a little water. The 3 stances are basically standing, which is her normal stance. She's mostly standing most of the time, and then jumping or floating when she's in the air, and holding a turnip. And those 3 stances are pretty important for you to recognize, because there's certain things she can and can't do while she's doing the 3 of those things. If she's jumping or she's in the air, she can't crouch cancel. So you can go in with like your soft nairs to up tilt combos when she's in the air. So if you see her start floating, a lot of times it's a good time to go in, but not always, obviously. And when she's holding a turnip, she can hit you from further away. Like, she gains that range, but she loses the ability to down smash while she's holding a turnip. So if you want to do a more ballsy play, like if you want to just go in as you see her pull a turnip, like right when you see her pull the turnip, you'll usually get a lot of that. Like, you can get a nice drill shine combo when she's holding the turnip. Nice, nice. Okay, so those wave shines were a little sloppy. Not that I'm talking shit, but they just were. A lot of times, recovering low is better than recovering high against Peach, specifically when she's not already standing at the ledge. Okay, right there, that was a good idea to do the back air, but she was just barely outside of it. And also, when Peach is coming down, you just want to make sure that she can't get down. I know that you want to get like a sick up air string as she's coming down from being really high in the sky, but you don't have to do that. You can wait for her and just hit her with like an up tilt, which opens her up for another combo, and just covering pretty much anything she can do the whole time she's in the air will almost always get you some type of hit. And watch for air dodge also when she's doing that, because a lot of Peaches like to air dodge, myself included. Okay, I want to talk about dash attack also, because if you stay at a decent range, like just outside of roll range, I want to say, against Peach, she's going to get really greedy, and she's going to want to stop throwing turnips and just dash attack you. And if you see the dash attack coming, that's really good, because off of a dash attack, if you shield the dash attack, you can either get up smash out of shield as a guaranteed punish on dash attack on shield, and if she hits you with like a meaty dash attack, like the start of her dash attack, you can do down air out of shield into wave shine up smash, which is a lot of what I do. So yeah, like I said, just work from the top platform. Oh, that was a good idea. Unfortunately, it didn't work. Nice. Good idea, lasering instead of going after her. That was a good up smash. The FOD platforms normally work out in Peach's favor, but a lot of time you can get them out to work out in your favor as well. I like what you're doing. You're trying to wave land on the top platform. So you keep doing that recovery. That recovery is pretty bad against Peach. Not quite as bad as against some other characters, but it's pretty bad against Peach. A lot of times you want to go for the ledge, because she has less options to deal with the ledge than she has options to deal with just above the ledge. And it's harder to react to, because she moves slowly along the ground. So right here, you see Lane just like throwing out buttons, like he just wants to hit you really bad. And when you see that Peach wants to hit you really bad, then that's a good time to start like running away from her or lasering until she gets close to you, obviously. And if she's throwing out a lot of buttons really fast, she's probably floating for a lot of that time, which means you can maybe go in for a soft nair, but just stay out of her range and hit her with those tip or back airs that I was talking about. Hit her with your big toe. So the main overarching reason that you lost that match is you spent too much time close to her, where you don't need to, because Fox is really fast. He can basically control the pace of the match, and you can get away from her really easily. Alright, I guess that'll end it for this one, but I'll look at more of these. I think I said most of what I wanted to say in this one, other than I talked very, very generally. But if I do more of these, I'll talk specifically about situations. Anyways, thanks for watching. Spot it in the chat, and I'm out.